Hello everybody, it's your boy, the Green Talons, coming at you with a video about today's victory. The Eagles win this game 32-6. It's a blowout, baby, and I am so thrilled. Now, as I come in here to make my video to get this situation over done with, now, I gotta admit, what I saw, I was surprised. I was very optimistic about the team winning today's game against the Falcons, 32-6. What more can you say? What I really wanted to see was the defense. I want to see how well the defense played. Because I knew the offense was going to do its thing, but my purpose, or my sole purpose, was to watch the defense play. And so far, they did it today. The front four did today. They got 3 sacks. Reachway got a sack. Hargrove got a sack. And last but not least, I forgot the other guy. Reachway got a sack. That I do know. Hargrove got a sack. And I forgot about the other side, the other defensive end. He got a sack as well. It would have been 4 sacks, but Milton Williams got a sack as well. But his sack was called back based on the penalty the Eagles had, which was a false start penalty, and that kind of ended his first sack of his rookie career. So, but Hurts he had 30 some attempts. 30 some completions for 40 some attempts. For 264 yards, 3 scores, and the scores. Rager got a score. The Slim Reaper got a score, and the other score was scored by what was it? The tight end Goddard, Slim Reaper, and Rieger. Those were your 3 touchdown scores, but the last score was scored by Kenny Gainwell in his rookie debut. He got his first touchdown of his career. So the offensive line did well blocking. You know what I'm saying? Mailata got a new contract, and he seemed to be living by the building so far. He got 1 penalty in this game, but overall he played spectacular. You know what I'm saying? He did real well. There've been some more penalties in this game, more than what it should have been. They even got like 7 or 8 penalties in this game, but most of the penalties were most offensive line, and I think 2 or 3 went on the defense. So, I mean, I am thrilled at what I saw with my team. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jalen Hurts, like I mentioned earlier, the 3 touchdown scores, he did extraordinarily well. I'm gonna talk about Jalen Hurts some more later in the video, but I want to talk about him and what he had done for the team. I was a little bit edgy on Hurts because of the fact that he only played 4 or 6 games last year. If you guys remember now, he started 4 games, but he also came up for mop-up duty in part. I think the second game, the first game before he started his first NFL game, he came in for Wentz, who's no longer with this team. And I'm talking about Hurts, and I'm talking about Wentz later on as well. So, but like I said, I was edge on him at first, you know what I'm saying? And he started 4 games, 4 or 5 games, 4 or 6 games, 4 or 6 games, because he came up for mop-up duty in the first game before he got his first regular start. And then the last game of the season against the Washington Redskins, he played a little bit in that game, but they pulled him out and put another, they put another quarterback in his play. So that's why I go for 4 or 6 games that he started last year. So with me being a little bit optimistic, you know what I'm saying, and with me being an Eagles fan for 41 years, I went and got his jersey, you know what I'm saying? So as you can see, I got his jersey, and this is number 1 jersey. I got number 2 jersey from last year. So he surprised me. He got out the pocket and made throws. He threw no interception, you know what I'm saying? There were no fumbles in this game, thank God. There were no fumbles, you know what I'm saying? No interception or none of that nature. But in the second half, the Eagles got their defense came on. They came on fire, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you smell a victory, when you smell a victory, you know that your defense ain't gonna go all out. And that's what they did. The defense front four did extraordinarily well. They got their 3 sacks. I wish they got some interceptions in that game because Matt Ryan threw plenty of balls that could have been picked off. That part I saw. Like I said, when I came in from church, I came in on the second quarter, and it was like 6 7 minutes into the second quarter. So I missed the first quarter, but I came in, like I said, 6 7 minutes in the second quarter, and I watched the rest of the game all the way out. The kicking game went pretty well. What the boy name? The punter, Cirrhosis. I think his name is Cirrhosis. I think that's his name. 28-year-old guy. And if you saw what he done, he had 2 punts, and he nailed all his punts inside the 5-yard line. You can't get no better than that. So if he keeps doing it the rest of the year, he could put the Eagles defense in good position to make sacks and tackles. So it's always about ball placement. When you on offense, it's ball placement. On special teams, it's ball placement because if you are a gunner, you gotta tackle your man inside the 10-yard line. He should get no more. He shouldn't get no farther from 10, less than 15 yards off a punt return or a kick return, depending on which side of the ball you're facing. So the Eagles did really well in this game, and I gotta admit, I enjoyed what I saw. I'm surprised. I'm thrilled. The wide receivers, Rager, Quez Watkins didn't do much in this game from what I've seen. They had him mostly on punt and kickoff return. I think he returned 2 or 3 of those punts for like 10 or 12 yards so long up in there. So he needs to get more and more into the passing game. If they get him involved more and more in the passing game, he'll be that much more effective. Rager had 2 or 3 catches in the game, but he scored his 4th touchdown of the year, first touchdown of the season, and I expect more from Jalen Rager as well. What more can I say? Clean Reaper. Wow. Clean Reaper, ladies and gentlemen. 71 catches, 71 yards on 6 catches. Well, it was 6 or 7 catches for 71 yards, 1 score. And I expect more yards from him. I was hoping that he would have got 100 yards in this game, but I think in the next week game against the 49ers, he should. And so that's what I'm really banking on. The offensive line to continue to hold up, do their pad blocking, do their run blocking, and we should be fine. There were no injuries this time in this game around long. If you guys remember, week 1 last year, the Eagles had a bunch of injuries in the game against the Washington Redskins, and that's how they beat us. And throughout that whole season, 2020 season, which I'm so glad that week 1 we erased all of last season. You know what I'm saying? And all last season, the Eagles had to change offensive line passes. They were putting guys in certain spots where they shouldn't be, and that would cause the entire disruption of the Eagles' flow last year. We survived that season, but we had a lot of injuries on offense. The year before, it was defensive. It was guys on defense that were injured. Last year was a lot of guys on offense that was injured. So I'm hoping that this year the Eagles can stay at least injured free. Now I can understand if you're gonna be out for like 2-3 weeks, it's understandable. But when you're out more than 3 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, you're more like going to end your season out for the rest of the year. So that's what I'm surprised to see. Defensive front did really well. The linebackers did really well. They could have done better, but they did really well because a lot of them runs that the Falcons did, they ran up the gut and pretty much towards the second unit of the defense. So that's where the defense has to get better at the linebacking unit because Singleton, we all know how good Singleton is. Singleton is going to be a Pro Bowler, all pro this year, and he's going to command a big contract. But the rest of the linebacking unit going to have to do better tackling in space and getting their man down because we can't afford to have running backs run up the middle like that and continue to get first down yardage or just bust one out and go on to the end zone for a touchdown because we have done that in the past. We have that running backs and quarterbacks run 45, 50, maybe 80 yards sprint for a touchdown. We have allowed that last year, so I'm hoping this year will be a different story for the defense. We got pretty good corners. Thank God our Our corners are finally solidified. We got Slay on the right side, and on the left side, we got the boy Steven. You know what I'm saying? So we had solidified that spot, and so now, away from the defense and offense, now they get to Jalen Hurts. Now, this is what I got to say about Jalen Hurts. He did real well in his first game. He really did extraordinarily well. Throughout the rest of this year, teams are going to have tape on him now. They're going to see what he can do out the pocket as well as inside the pocket. So, Jalen Hurts, after the day's game, I'm quite sure they're going to have Mondays off. They're probably going to return Tuesday. They got to make sure that Hurts stay within the pocket and making throws. That could be very important now because teams are going to play containment. Now, if you got pretty good defensive ends, they can get initial pushes. Teams are going to play containment. And then if you're playing against a 3-4 defense, containment going to be a problem because it will tell them where the blitz is going to come from off of 3-4 defense. So that's where he's going to learn to do better at. And stay within the pocket and complete throws downfield or dinks and dunks on the left side or the right side, depending on where the ball placement is going to be. He's going to have to get better within the pocket now for the rest of the year because teams are going to have tape on him now. They're going to see how well he did against this Falcons team because the Falcons team did real well in the second half of the game. They started playing a little bit more containment. And Hurts couldn't go left or couldn't go right. So he had to get rid of the ball the best way he can. Cause I remember seeing in one play where he in the second half of the game where he ran to his left and one of the defensive end came back and dragged him down for a sack. And could be a lot of that going on because we got to play the next team on our list is the San Francisco 49ers. That week 2 game. 49ers maybe more than 49ers probably be favored to win the football game, but this could be a home game for the Eagles. So this could be Eagles' first home game of the year. 49ers coming to town. The 49ers team is pretty good defensively. They're pretty good offensively. So Hurts gonna have to get better playing within the pocket. He wants to learn that because if he start breaking left and right, teams are gonna hit him. And they're going to hit him. They're going to tackle him. They're going to tackle him for loss. They're going to sack him. And they're going to hit him quite a bit. And we can't afford to have a bruised quarterback in week 2 to bring in either Flacco or Minshew. That's something we cannot afford at this point in time. So he's going to have to learn to play from within the pocket because if he don't, like I said, teams are going to bring blitzes up the middle. Or if there's a 3-4 defense, like I said, 3-4 defense, if you got a big defensive tackle in the middle, he going to knock Jason Kelce to the side along with Salamalu and put them guys back and get the Hurts and hit him hard for a sack. So like I said, if we can afford to lose this guy, I mean, he did extraordinarily well in today's game. Now teams going to have tape on him. I mean, I don't know how many times I can repeat this. Teams are going to have tape on him through the rest of the year. So he's going to have to play within the pocket and play within his means to get better at getting the football out. It's going to be up to the tight ends and the wide receivers to get open for first down. I mean, for between 5 to first down yardage. That's what it's going to depend on week 2 going into week 18 because it's going to be a lot. And right now, like I said, he did real well today. No interceptions. He threw for 264 yards, 3 scores. And I mentioned to you guys where the ball went to. It went to Goddard, went to Brager, and it went to Slim Reaper, aka Slim Reaper. I'm just gonna stick with Slim Reaper. I can't think of his name off the bat, but you know who I'm referring to. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say. I'm thrilled and I'm stoked that week 1 is now in the books. We got week 2 against the 49ers, and it's going to be very, very important. I'm quite sure all the other people are going to talk about this game if they ain't already put their videos on YouTube already. So I'd like to give a shout out to all my YouTubers out there. My main man Philip Notion, who I got a good chance to get to know. You know what I'm saying? He always come in on my page. 5500 LB DE90. Let's see who else. Eagle Eagles 31 Eagles 31. You know what I'm saying? My man Eagle Champ 1. All my guys out there. All my rest of my Eagles. You got. Oh yeah, and Philip Mike. All my guys out there who watch my channel. I thank you very much, because if it wasn't been a lot of you YouTubers out there, it wouldn't be possible for a guy like me. Like I said, I'm 50 years old, you know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys out there probably a little bit younger than me, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's my first time. I got over 300 some videos. Like I said, all my videos are a mixture of Eagle content, comic book contents, unboxing contents, yada, yada, yada. So, thank you guys out there in YouTube land, and all my fans out there in Eagles land that watch my videos, my channel. This is your boy signing out. And like I always say, share, comment, the notification bell on top, and hit the like button. This is your boy signing out. Peace, one love, and fly, Eagles, fly. Woo!